Okay, so Zootopia, thoughts. This movie is pretty fantastic, I have to admit. I mean, I love the character Judy Hopps, who should be the main character, the main bunny in this movie, played by Ginnifer Goodwin, which, my God, is she adorable in real life. But I thought she was fantastic in this role, voice acting wise. And first off, the animation is simply put perfect. I mean, it is gorgeously textured. Every single color, every single surface is just so vibrant and just so it just bedazzles you. It is really something to behold. Just a visual feast. This movie is. I noticed that during, I think, what is probably my favorite. Yeah, my favorite scene of the film is when Judy, when she finally becomes an officer. By the way, just real quick, I love the sequence where, oh, by the way, is there going to be spoilers? Fuck. Should there be spoilers? There's going to be spoilers. Okay, there's going to be spoilers. I'm sorry. I got some things to say, and there's going to be spoilers, okay? So, if you want to know some spoiler-free thoughts really quick, the movie's fantastic, but it's not perfect. There's your spoiler-free review. Anyway, spoilers, sorry, got me spoilers. Anyhow, I love the sequence where Judy, she gets in a fight with this southern fox who is punking some other animals, and she gets scratched in the face, and the dude sort of walks off, and I was just like, damn, that was kind of a bold little scene. That was kind of fucked up. But I love this sequence where Judy, she finally becomes an officer, and she when she's on the train right into Zootopia, that whole sequence, I mean, the song was a bit cheesy, just a smidget. I wish they just had an orchestra, like a score, like a Hans Zimmer score, whatever. But that train sequence with her going into Zootopia, and you see the different visual levels of Zootopia, like the snow-ridden part, the kind of jungly part. It just was so gorgeous. It actually almost reminded me of James Cameron's Avatar from 2009. I mean, it was just a glorious, awe-inspiring, just wonder-inducing moment of the film. I just thought it was just breathtaking, and that's when I realized, this film is fantastic. I thought that Jason Bateman as Nick Wilde, the fox, I recognized his voice immediately. I just loved him as this slick, mischievous, a bit of a dick character. He was just perfect. First off, I loved his whole scheme with the giant elephant popsicles. I just thought that was great. The way he handled his business money-wise, stemming just from this giant popsicle, I thought was fantastic. And also, shout out to fucking my main man Debo playing the little baby named Finnick. That cracked me up. Every time he spoke, I was just laughing. By the way, Judy's parents were hysterical. And shout out to the mom, Bonnie Hunt. Ain't that the chick from Jumanji and Beethoven? If I'm wrong, fuck me, right? But I thought that was. And Tommy Chong is in here. And J.K. Simmons. I love the lion. J.K. Simmons. Dope. So dope. Anyway, Shakira was a gazelle. Oh, fucking figures. Okay, now I'm just going to go all over the place. First off, I love the way that this film is a mirror reflection of reality. Like all the tensions going on with, with sexist viewpoints, racist viewpoints. That's reflected in this film. It's almost like a real world sexism and racism is sort of reflected, and the problems that minorities are going through in the real world are reflected in this film, and I thought that was fantastic. What else? I love this one chase sequence where Judy's chasing this little rodents, and it's like they run into like a mice city with these mice like all over the place. That just blew my mind. Just the visual perspectives were just incredible. I love this paying homage to Godfather with this character here. Just was cracking me up. I thought it was hysterical. I loved all the twists and turns, like how we found out that people weren't going savage because of their biology. They were actually going savage because there was this corporation like pumping drugs into people to make the animals like roid out and be, So I thought there was a lot of great twists that actually got me a few times. That's great. What else? Idris Elba as Chief Bongo, whatever. He was dope. Recognized his voice immediately as well. I love Judy's capacity to keep going, to never give up. No matter what negativity or pressure was brought upon her. I thought that was fantastic. And the moment with the sloths, oh my God, the moment at the DMV with these sloths was... Every single moment at the DMV was hilarious. I was cracking up. My God, it was funny. And the chemistry between Judy and Nick was very heartfelt. I mean, but I gotta say, this film for me, I feel like it's overlong. I feel it's a bit too long. And I feel like this movie tries too hard to be sunshine and rainbows. It's like every time they have the opportunity to dip into bold, dark waters, thought-provoking waters, it's like they reel back real quick. Everything that's dark sort of ends tied up in a pretty little ribbon so that people walk out almost wanting to skip and shit and be happy. Which, I think the movie could have been bolder. It could have been darker. For example, when Nick Wilde, when he gets shot with the serum and he becomes a savage, like for a moment, I feel like the writers wrote themselves into a corner, and I was like, man, what are they gonna do from here? You know what I'm saying? But then it turns out it was just, that's not the way it actually happened, and it's like, man, why didn't they go with him being an actual savage in that moment, how would they have resolved that scene, so I think the film could have been it's not like I wanted the movie to be rated R, but I think it could have been bolder, things like that. But other than that, this movie is fantastic. It's I'm feeling a very strong 9 out of 10 on this one. I've been talking about this bad boy for like 8 minutes, so we're done. But let me know your thoughts on it down below.